Hi everyone, Mrs. McCoy again, math coach and interventionist from Stony Hill School. Today we're going to be working with word problems where you'll be combining coins to make a dollar and then adding that dollar to some other remaining dollars that are mentioned in the problem. We're still going to use our circle, circle, underline to identify important information. Then we're going to draw out what we know based on the money that's mentioned in the problem. We do have to combine our coins. So once we figure out what coins we have, how much is that? And then the last step is to take what I know and add it all together. So let's look at what I've done so far. Today's problem says, I have $5, 2 quarters, 4 dimes, 1 nickel, and 5 pennies. How much money do I have? So the first thing I did was my circle, circle, underline. I went through and I circled all my important information. I know I have $5. I know I have 2 quarters, 4 dimes, 1 nickel, and 5 pennies. So if you notice, that's all circled in red. What am I trying to solve or figure out? How much money is that all together? So if I had a wallet here and I looked inside, how much money is all of that? If I had this in my wallet, I would have to add it all up. So the first thing that I did from there is I drew out the money that's mentioned in the problem. So I started with my $5 where I simply just drew 5 rectangles. And I know that's $5. So I really don't have to pay too much attention to this over here. What I need to do is I need to figure out how much money in coins that I have on the side. Once I have that, then I can add it back in with my dollar bills. So let's take a look at the money I have. I have 2 quarters. So with my hairy money technique, I can quickly count by fives. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50. So I know my 2 quarters is 50 cents. So far I'm at 50 cents. Let's look at our dimes. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40. So now I know I have 4 dimes, which is equivalent or equal to 40 cents. Well, 1 nickel, I only have 1 nickel. That's 5. That's just simply 5 cents. And I have 5 pennies, and each penny is worth 1, so it's simply just going to be 5 cents again. So now I can take the moment and add up or figure out just in coins, what do I have here? And I can actually do this using some mental math. Watch what I do really quickly. I was noticing that 5 cents plus 5 cents right away, it's a doubles fact. So I know that's going to be 10 cents. So right away, I know I have 5 and 5 here, which is 10. If I add 10 more to that 40, I'm going to have 50. Now let's think about it. If I had 50 plus 50, what would I have? I'd have 100. Or in this case, because we're working with money, it's not 100. It technically is 100 pennies if you want to get technical, but we also call that $1. And that's what you've been working on all week. So this money right here represents 1 single dollar. So down here on my line, I'm going to write $1 because that is what all of this money is. I have 50 plus 40 plus 5 plus 5. And 5 is 10. 10 plus 40 is 50. And then 50 and 50 is 100 or $1 in this case. So now let's look at answering our question. How much money do I have? I had $5 and then I had all these coins, which actually equaled $1. So now I have $5 plus 1 more dollar is $6. So if I come back up to my question, I could say, how much money do I have? I have $6. So on the next few slides, or couple slides actually, you'll see questions that are very, very similar to the one that you see here. I want you to think about what I did, the steps that I took, the strategies that I used, and always feel free to come back and watch the video one more time just as a refresher. Have some fun with it and have a wonderful rest of your week.